Hey guys, what's up? It's Rhett here with another video. This is my preseason predictions. I'm going to do East and West, 1 through 15, some awards, and we're going to go through the list and see what I think right now and then what might happen at the end of the year. I could be completely wrong on some of these teams, but I could also be spot on. I did records out of 82 games. It's probably not going to add up to the actual number that will be played. I might have too many teams winning too many games. So don't hate me too much if I'm completely wrong, because I have a lot of teams winning 40 games. I don't know how that's going to happen. But I do have some bad teams. So we will get into it. Guess I'll start out with the Eastern Division. I have the Bucks as the 1 seed in the East. They're a great regular season team with Giannis, Holiday, and Middleton. And I see them continuing to be a great regular season team. They're the defending champions, so I feel like you have to give them credit at the top. And I think they kind of know their game plan. They know what they're going to be doing. They're going to hit the ground running. They're already 1-0. This is after a bunch of the first games. The Hawks haven't played yet. But, yeah. At the 2 seed in the East, I do have the Hawks. Could be a homer. But they showed a lot of signs. With Nate McMillan last year, if he was the coach the full year, we probably would have been a 1 or 2 seed either way. And I think we will continue that. And I think we'll go 53-29. 4 games behind the Bucks, but very solid season. Big improvements by all our young guys. And I could see us getting some losses because of growing pains. But I expect this team to hit the ground running. The 3 spot, I have the Nets. They would probably be the 1 or 2 for me if Kyrie was playing, because Harden, KD, and Kyrie is a hard team to stop. But I have them going 51-31 and at the 3 seed because you don't know, Harden might be out, KD might be out, and they're kind of compromised if one of them is out. At the 4 spot, I don't think they're going to be as good, but a lot of people are thinking they are, so maybe me just being a hater, I'm going to change it. I have the Heat in the 4 spot at 48-34. Jimmy Butler, all their guys. Kyle Lowry's the really main addition that they got. I don't think he's very great, but I could see them taking some leaps over some other teams here that we don't know what we have in them. And, I mean, they've got the talent to do it. Maybe some of their young guys will step up. I have them at the 4 spot. At the 5, I have the 76ers. They're 1 win away from probably going to the finals. I think they would have beat the Bucks, but you don't know what you have when Ben Simmons isn't playing. So, and he probably won't come back, even though he's trying to. I just don't see it working there. If he's gone, that's a big piece. I think they'll go 46-36, a big drop-off compared to last year. But you're losing an all-star defensive player of the year level guy. At the 6th seed, this is going to surprise people. I have the Charlotte Hornets in the 6th spot. I think LaMelo Ball mixed with Gordon Hayward, with Terry Rozier, PJ Washington, guys like that, they're going to take a big leap, and I think they're going to surprise a lot of people. I think they have great depth. I think they're going to go 45-37 at the 6th spot because they were a great team last year before Melo got hurt. Probably would have made the playoffs if he didn't get hurt. But yeah, I have them at 6. At 7, I have the Chicago Bulls with the same record as the Hornets, but I have the Hornets with the head-to-head wins. The Bulls, they have a great big 4, but then once you get outside of that, you don't know what you have in Kobe White. You don't know what you have in Patrick Williams. And Caruso is a good story, but he's not very great. So it's just, can their 4-headed monster stay healthy? And if they can, they could easily be higher on this list. But I just don't see them being great. They haven't shown anything. Zach LaVine hasn't shown he can be a winner. Vucevic hasn't shown he can be a winner. Lonzo hasn't shown he can be a winner. DeRozan had to get shipped off a team to win a championship. But we'll see what they can all do together. Yeah. I got them at 7. I have the Knicks at 8. I don't like the Knicks. I don't. But I do think they could be the 8th best team at 44-38. Fournier played great last night. Kemba's a big pickup. I think they're the 8th team in the East. The East got a lot better, so they're definitely going to drop, and they had a career year last year. At 9, I have Boston at 40 and 42. I don't know why people are high on Boston. Boston's not good. You signed Dennis Schroeder and Al Horford, who aren't good. They're washed. And Schroeder plays iso ball to go along with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, who just play iso ball. They don't play team ball. They just take a bunch of shots, and if they hit them, you win. If they don't, you lose. So I think they'll be the 9 at 40 and 42. I have Washington at 10 at 39 and 43. I really struggled with them in Indiana for that 10 spot. Either or could get it, but I have them making it with Beal. And I feel like they got more depth this year than they usually have. Rui can take a big jump cut out. I have Washington at 10. I think Avdia, guys like that can take a big jump. And, I mean, they lost Westbrook, but they still made the playoffs. I think Beal can lead a team there with his stats. So I have them at 10. I think he'll ask for a trade after. At 11, I have Indiana at 37 and 45. I like Brogdon. I like LeVert. Sabonis, I think, is overrated, but he's still a solid player. But they don't have that one star or better all-star player to help get them to the playoffs. Because I'd still rather take a Bradley Beal over any of the guys on their team. Boston, Jaylen Brown, and Tatum are still better than Brogdon and Sabonis. So I have Indy at 11. I have Toronto at 12 at 31 and 51. Lost Lowry. They're going through a rebuild. Scotty Barnes will be good. But yeah. 13, I have Detroit. I think Detroit's going to show a lot of great signs of being a great basketball team because I like them. I think they're going to be good in the future. But they're still so young. They're like us. They're a year or two away, probably 2 years away from being a playoff team. And, you know, Jeremy Grant, he'll get some wins for you. Cunningham, you don't know what you have. Think he'll be a great player to go along with Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey, Killian Hayes. A lot of guys just need more reps and more time to get better, and we'll see what they have. I have Cleveland at 14 at 23 and 59. They should be getting better with how many high draft picks they have, but they're still so young. Colin Sexton hasn't shown anything crazy. Darius Garland's got to step his game up, and they got so many bigs that they just don't need right now. So I don't think they're going to be very great. And at 15, I have Orlando, 17 and 55. They're going through a rebuild, or maybe that's supposed to be 65. Yeah, no Jonathan Isaac. Markelle Fultz probably going to be out a while. They're trying to lose. They want the top pick. So that's what's going to happen there. Then in the West, I have Denver at 56 and 26. Great regular season team. I think Michael Porter Jr. will play great. If Jamal Murray comes back, they're a dangerous team in the West. I have the Jazz as the 2 seed, 55 and 27. They're a great regular season team. Donovan Mitchell, Gobert. Their depth is good. You'll know what you'll get. We don't know what we'd get in the playoffs. 3 seed, I have the Lakers at 52 and 30. It's the Lakers. Much as I hate them, they're still the Lakers. They still have LeBron and AD. 4, I have Golden State, 48-34. If Clay comes back, they could be very dangerous. I still don't think they're in that top tier. But the West, to me, anybody could win it, if I'm being honest. If you play a good series, and they're the team that could do it. They know how to do it, so I like them. Jordan Poole's played great. I have the Suns at 5 at 48 and 34. I think they're going to take a step back. I don't think they're that finals team. I think they could get 46 wins. I think they got blessed with an injured Lakers team. But you don't know what they'll do. Devin Booker's a great guy. Ayton could have contract controversy. That's a big thing. So I don't know what we'll see. They could still be a great team, but I just think they're going to take a step back. I think Memphis could be the 6th seed. I think they're going to take a step up. Ja Morant, so good. If Jaren Jackson Jr. can come back and play great basketball, they'll be good. Steven Adams, big pickup. Patrick Beverly, guys like that are big for them. I can see them being 6. 7, I have Portland at 45 and 37. I think Portland could fall anywhere from 7 to 10 because I don't know. They should always be better than they are when you have Dame and McCollum, but they aren't. 8, I have the Clippers 44 and 38. I have the records about the same from the East to the West. I know my wins are off by a lot, but no Kawhi might hurt them, but Terrence Mann's going to get a big role. Paul George could have an MVP type season. I think he could if he stays healthy. And guys like Reggie Jackson could step up, and I could see them going from anywhere to the 5 seed, from 4 to 8. I don't see them going much lower, but yeah, at 9 I have Dallas 43 and 39. And I don't think they're a very good team. Porzingis is okay. They didn't get any better this offseason. I just think with Luka, you got to take into account how good he is, and he'll get you a lot of wins. So I think they're going to be the 9 seed, and Luka might actually have serious questions about trying to request a trade because, hey, we're not doing good. At 10, I have Minnesota. I think Minnesota can finally make the play-in, make a run at the playoffs. Anthony Edwards balled out last night. Karl-Anthony Towns still good. D'Lo is good. Jaden McDaniels, somebody like that's probably going to have to step up for them. But they've got a lot of signs pointing for the future, and it won't be this year, but maybe next year they'll take a step up. At 11, I have the Spurs. At 37 and 45, I'm trying to do the math. They still have Popovich. I think he's overrated, but they have some younger talent. No DeRozan might cost them some more games, so they might win like 36. But yeah, I have them in at 11. They're going to start their rebuild. Pop might go when the rebuild starts. But yeah, at 12, I have the Kings. I could see the Kings and the Spurs flipping. I have the Kings at 36 and 46. See what Halliburton can do. De'Aaron Fox. That's about all they have. That's why I don't think I would put them over any of the other teams above them, because the teams above them all have better guys. 1-2 combos. At 13, I have New Orleans at 30 and 52. Zion will ask for a trade. Brandon Ingram might ask for a trade after this. Zion's out, going to lose them a lot of games. Brandon Ingram, he plays very solid basketball, all-star caliber basketball, doesn't get enough love, but I just don't think it's enough. At 14, I have OKC at 23 and 59. I think they could win 25 games, but they're still super young, rebuilding. Shea is a great player. Dort is a good player. Just a rebuilding team, rebuilding. Houston, I have Houston winning 20 games, 20 and 62. Jalen Green, Christian Wood, great players. Kevin Porter Jr., great player. But they're rebuilding. I think they could surprise people and get up to 26, 27 wins. But I have them at 20. My wins are off. But yeah, I'm going to react to those at the end of the year. At some point, this is a longer video. My MVP, Homer, I'm giving it to Trey. I have Harden in second for MVP. I have Luka in third, Embiid fourth, Curry in fifth. Embiid could be up there if he doesn't get hurt. And then you have Jokic, guys like that, LeBron, who will always be up there. But that's my list, being a homer. Rookie of the year, I think Jalen Green's going to win it. I think Cunningham will be second. I think Suggs will be third. And Barnes will be fourth. Most improved, I think it'll go to Michael Porter Jr., but Jordan Poole could also get it. He's my runner-up. Defensive player of the year, I have it going to Giannis. I have Gobert as the runner-up, and just for Homer's sake, I have Capella in third. Coach of the year, I think, will go to Nate McMillan. He seems to be one of the only coaches who actually coaches these days and has an impact on their team. The Eastern Conference Finals, I'm going to have Hawks versus Bucks. I think the Hawks, with a healthy team, will get the best of them. In the West, I think it'll be Jazz, Lakers. No. I think Denver might make it out of the West. I'm going to pick Denver if Jamal Murray can come back. I think Michael Porter Jr. should take an all-star level leap with Jokic. And Aaron Gordon's still there. And I think we're going to get Hawks versus Denver. And I'm going to give it to the boys to win the championship. But we never know. We'll see. Thanks for watching this a long video. Preseason predictions. I'll have a post-game video tonight on the game. Until next time, peace.